Wednesday Night Hoops is on the campus of Northwestern, and tonight, Big Ten basketball is powered by Ram trucks. Nothing stops Ram. The Purdue Boilermakers, number 15 in the land, in town. 13 to shoot for Reed. The transfer from USF. Under 10 to shoot. Jab step, and he backs up for two. Got Kaufman-Renn in this game. If he does, that will be a massive game. Lawyer driving down the right side of the lane. High floater. Reed in the mismatch against Kaufman-Renn. Singleton with 7 to shoot. He'll put it on the deck against Lawyer. Step back from the elbow. Good offense early for Northwestern. 20 for Purdue. Kaufman-Renn, baseline spin, and that spike saved by Clough. Really good play. Cox with the jumper.
Turn. So it was set up for them to at least get this triple by.
It goes back to that focus, that communication. I think the Big Ten tournament is going to bring some of that excitement and focus back.
Nice play to Jordan Clayton, who then feeds ahead to Angelo Sciarravino, and Sciarravino, Purdue defense swallowed up in the block. Back out it goes. The three for Clayton is good. Entered to the post for Singleton. Pushed back out by Harris. Clayton to work against Benter. Got some space, and the pivot gets him two. With Martinelli on the bench, who scores. 5 on the shot clock. Crop inside. He'll try and finish. 11-0 Northwestern run. The bench providing the lift.
Put him down under the rim. Set a little zoom action so he's catching it closer to the basket and then hitting one of these big guys in the short range.
Reed with a deep two.
No problem for him.
There's Smith again, pushed all the way out near the half-court line. Finds Jakari Harris, and Harris snaps a nearly 6-minute Purdue scoring drought. Almost 50% from behind the arc.
People at Mackey treating him too good. He's too comfortable out there.
Exactly. Page fade away, and 2 on the board for Arrington Page. Clough, one dribble, dunk down. Kaufman-Renn going left to right for 2. Purdue down 8. Benter. A clean look, and that's his strength. Give him a glimpse, and he's going to drain it. 42% from 3.
Offensively and making better decisions with the basketball.
Page will try a 3. At the top of the key, he barely rippled the twine. The big man. 4 to shoot. Driving against Singleton. Got Singleton in the air. He finds Kaufman-Renn at the last second.
See now, Kevin, look at where Purdue is playing.
I mean, he'll come to your house.
Really?
Yeah, in the off-season, just hang out.
Yeah, that's I'm good on that.
Oh, powering through, and then Reed a little bump with Braden Smith. Smith is getting a ton of attention. Lawyer, the skip over to Benter. Benter, back to Lawyer. Got an open look from 3. He doesn't need much of a look, and he finds the bottom of the net. Purdue 8 assists on 8 field goals now. Martinelli, underhand in the corner, looking for the answer, and the triple falls for Jaden Reed.
Nick Martinelli knows how to make a play, not scoring right now.
9 first-half points for Reed. They push Smith out again. Here's Lawyer into the paint. There's a little physicality to dislodge Clayton for 2.
Yeah, great job by Fletcher. Lawyer doing something, not necessarily his strength. We've seen that twice now.
A crop. Here's Martinelli, set 3. Inlet hole. And Martinelli with his first field goal.
Shot blockers in the game. TKR on the bench, small lineup. He's got to attack Clough.
Good work early by Clough, getting that good position in the low block.
Point shooter, but here he settles. There's no rim protection. He tries to shoot over Clough. Great job by Clough, and watch what happens now. This is where Purdue can get their rhythm. Clough runs straight to the front of the rim. Clough was under the rim.
Page and Sciarravino back out there for the final minute for Northwestern. Martinelli, tough shot.
Fine, I was about to say something to you.
I knew you were. Cox will push it up. 3 seconds and counting. Cox, one last shot. It'll splash down, and a bit of a good feeling for Purdue on that last shot.
Late in that half, you see it right here. A little step back, that's tough. A little fall away in the mid-range, not Purdue's strength. Purdue, that's the adjustment right there. Flipping the screen.
And to the other end, you find Cox for the 3.
And Matt Painter, make it easy on your guys.
Martinelli in all kinds of traffic against Smith, just bullies his way to the basket for his 11th point. 9-point game for Northwestern. There's Kaufman-Renn. Right down the right side of the lane. That running hook is so hard to stop him in that mismatch.
That advantage.
There he is. Kaufman-Renn over late. Wanted a foul, didn't get it with the contact, and the push up the floor now for Braden Smith. Lawyer in transition, finding Cox for the triple. And back-to-back threes from C.J. Cox. Here's Reed against Clough. Lawyer diving for it. It's Martinelli in the corner for three. Shot puts it in for the triple.
Jaden Reed loses the ball, had the matchup he wanted.
They get it to him. Reed blocked off with 9 to shoot. When Martinelli wanted it inside, got it inside. Big response from Northwestern. Lawyer trying to calm the waters as only Fletcher Lawyer can. 43-37. Purdue with the basketball. Kaufman-Renn going to work off the inbounds, loping to the rim. Beautiful out of bounds play for Kaufman-Renn to get him back on the scoring beat. Lawyer ran the double at Clough. 6 to shoot for Cox. Spins it down. Tough pass for Clough. Went down to get it and made 2 points out of it. That's a really nice play by a big man. The kick. Cox in the corner. The three. Pinballs out to Kaufman-Renn. He'll find Smith. Open triple. Braden Smith. That won't go. Cox there to clean it up. We're tied at 43. Because Purdue has solved this Northwestern defense. Boilermakers are 7 of 9 from the floor in the half. Extra pass finds an open Jaden Reed, and Northwestern is back on top. 13 to shoot. Northwestern basketball up a pair. Page, nice. Dish inside. Martinelli. Wasn't going to miss that one at the. Here's Smith. Over Martinelli. First 2 points for Braden Smith tonight. He'd only been held without a point twice in his 139-game career.
That he is so good at.
Martinelli splits the defense, flips it to the rim. He's got 20. Martinelli going to work, spins inside. Pretty for Martinelli, everything but the bucket.
That was tough. Cheer for stuff like that to go down.
Clough, good position inside, able to just muscle it up over the smaller moments. To get him that ball on the left wing, couldn't get it to him. Now he'll go to work. Meyer digging down. Martinelli fighting through traffic. And that dart rebounded by Kaufman-Renn.
Second time for Northwestern, you end up with tough spacing.
There's Clough for the lead.
Leaning on him, check him out. Right here, look at the head down, sprinter style. Full speed to the front of the rim. And you know number 3 is not gonna miss that. Easy layup. Clough takes advantage of the long rebound, runs the floor again.
Here's Reed going to work inside through traffic. Has been really impressive. Off the out of bounds, Clough trying to bully his way to the basket, finds Kaufman-Renn with the soft touch.
Man, you don't see a lot of people.
Senior night in Evanston, 1-point game on the Big Ten Network. Martinelli spinning on Clough to the rim with the touch.
Clough does a great job. Martinelli gets the best of him.
Smith back to TKR in the corner, open man, 4-3. It's Cox again. Very efficient offense.
Yeah, you talked about what was the adjustment going to be. We haven't talked enough about. They've done some back screening, some different things to free up Braden Smith at the point of attack, which is why he has those 8 assists.
Lawyer out to Cox again. Oh, he has the hot hand. C.J. Cox is on fire. 22 tonight.
Analysis needed. Make a play.
Martinelli from the elbow. Gets the roll, as you should on senior night on your home floor.
As well as scoring.
Braden Smith jumps that pass to Cox. To the elbow. C.J. Cox cannot be stopped.
Nebraska would be a fan. A historical season for them already.
And Smith clumps it up. Live ball turnover. Here's Page with the hammer. And the Cats roar back in front.
We talked about the point of attack from the bigs. Jaden Reed has done a great job pressuring the ball. Wearing on Braden Smith, forces the mishap. Jordan Clayton, Mr. Do a little bit of everything.
Not much coming. Shot clock winding in the corner. A little juggle. Going to have to hoist a contested 3. Hits! Jordan Clayton! What a ball game. Kaufman-Renn in the corner. Cox again. Why not C.J. Cox? C.J. Cox, 21 this half, Jordan.
Here's C.J. Cox right here. You're going to see Trey Singleton coming to the screen, too. He's ready to be in the help because he's expecting the show.
Lawyer in the corner for three. Well, goes Singleton the rebound. Lobs it ahead. Reed out of bounds. Two critical miscues down the stretch.
Trey Singleton expecting Jaden Reed to take off. Just a miscommunication. Throws it ahead.
And it's Martinelli. Got a look from three. An air ball caught underneath. Northwestern still with life in the corner. That one is short. Kaufman with the rebound. Alma to Smith. And Purdue comes from behind in a battle in Evanston to get the 70-66 win.